Hey, what's going out there, everyone on YouTube? It's Andy here again with another episode of Gold Rush, the game. And as you can see, we've got the water pressure system going on here. And my water tower is filled up. And the way that I achieved this is I ran the electric water pump into the creek. And I supplied that over here to the wash plant, and I have a source going down right here, and then I set up the diesel water pump. Here it is. I set up the diesel water pump to run my wash plant. That way I could run my wash plant and fill up the water tower at the same time. So I'm going to just keep using this diesel water pump until the creek dries up, which hopefully won't happen, but if it does, we'll deal with it, and all we got to do is just switch the hoses over to this right here, and it'll feed off of the water tower. So I've got it all ready to go. Everything is cleaned up. And there's also the power system. You see right now we're using 2150 of our 4000 kilowatts that you can use. So let's hook these hoses up to get the wash plant turned on. Well, that didn't work. Alright, now we should have water running through our wash plant. And I have a guy changing the nuggets out up here now. I have a worker doing this sluice box. I have a worker changing these buckets. I have workers changing out the hog pan sluice boxes. All I need is a worker for this side right here, and then just a few other miscellaneous workers, to help increase performance on the wash plant. You see, I got about $439,000. I've got 146 ounces of gold. So let's go do some digging and make some money. As soon as I remember where all my stuff's at. There we are down there. I've pretty much got this side pretty well dug out about as far as you can go. I don't know if I can walk up here or not. Let's see if I can walk up here. Come on. Come on. As you can see, I've got this whole corner all dug out, and got this pretty well dug out to right here. So I've just got to keep working my way back along this way, because right now the only way that I have to get fuel to this is to come up through there and drive all the way around through right here, because I've got another big hole right there. So let's get in here. Let's get our dump truck in position. Let's see here. I've mined quite a bit of gold out of this claim, but now I need to start working on the upgrades on the plant. Need to get the better shaker, I need to get the better trommel, and I need to get the better jigs down at the bottom, and then we'll be rocking and rolling. And then after that, it's just saving up money for new claims, which by the time I mine out the rest of this, I should have enough for the next claim. Let's reposition our truck here. And I can't see anything. Gotta love the darkness. That ought to just about do it. Let's see right there. Let's see where our truck bed is at. Yeah, that'll work. Dig a little bit off this face right here so we can reach down here to the truck bed just a little bit better. I've been using the front end loader quite a bit here lately. Probably not the best angle for digging. And usually what I'll do is I'll turn around up here and I'll just kind of do a little bit of scraping on the top right here, make sure I get that last little bit over there. Trying to get every last ounce of gold out of here. That way once I get out of here, I have enough money to do everything that I need to do. And it's getting ready to be daylight, so bear with me a little bit on this darkness here. See, the creek's got a good flow to it right now. I believe we're pretty much on our last day of summer, so hopefully it doesn't get too hot today. I believe once the temperature gets up to about 75-ish is when the creek starts drying up. So we'll hope that that doesn't happen. We'll get a couple scoops through here. Kind of come along here and get this last little bit over here. Like I said, this is what makes it nice. You scrape along the bottom here without really tearing anything up. I've been getting a lot better with this thing here, you see. Got a nice full scoop out of there right there. And the fuel's low. Of course the fuel's low. This thing does burn through fuel quite a bit. It must have a relatively small tank on it, because when I fill it up, it doesn't take very long to fill it up. Let's get our blade back on the ground. I already got it filled up. What do you guys do? You like digging with the excavator better? Do you like digging with the front end loader? Because like I said, I've gotten fairly good with this one, so it doesn't really make a difference to me now. Now I just need to test and see, do you get better gold using the excavator, or do you get better gold with the front end loader? I mean, what kind of difference is it? Do you get the same gold if you dig either way? So that'll be really what matters. I missed part of that scoop, but oh well. Get driving back up to the wash plant here. For some reason, it just seems like the truck's driving really slow. That might be one thing I need to get. Maybe I need to get a worker on the dump truck so the speed is better. Why is... Oh, I don't have the differential turned on. What is the differential? What is the differential? There we go. There we go. Probably drive a little bit better now. Tell me that little hill would make it to where a dump truck couldn't drive up it. I just kind of go back and forth. I don't really care which machine I use to load it up. I use both of them. I do like using the excavator more than I do on the front end loader. I don't know, maybe it's just because I've used it a lot more. I really need to get some light in here so I can see what's going on. It's really hard to see. So what do you guys think? Come on, get in there. I did turn off the repairs just for a little bit, just while I'm digging the edges of this bedrock. At first I didn't, and I mean I was ruining the teeth quick. So I turned off the repairs just while I'm digging around this edge right here. I mean, there's no sense in having to replace excavator teeth every couple hours. I mean, because I dug one section, probably what would be equivalent to 2 squares on the map, and I already ruined the teeth on my excavator. So just for the benefit of just digging around the edge right now, I did turn off repairs until I get this edge dug out, and then I'll get the repairs turned back on. And the repairs hadn't been that bad lately. I believe the last time that they did an update, they really made the repairs a lot better. How much is in there? 86. Get one more scoop. One more scoop in there. Let's see here. I think this is going to be episode number 12 of the series. I'm probably going to try to do about 20 episodes on this claim to where I get this claim mined out, then we'll move on to the next one. Because I imagine as I get around to the back and the middle right there, the gold is going to be a lot better. The gold over in this edge has not been that great. It's been pretty low actually, because I mean that 146 ounces, that was off of 3 cleanups. So you know, you divide that by 3, and you know that's pretty low return. Just getting about 47 ounces of cleanup. And I know when I was digging over in this area right here and this area right here, I mean, I was getting 150 ounce cleanups. So I'm assuming as I work my way this way, I'll get back into that good gold right there, and we'll get a lot better. Oop, jumped in the wrong truck. So that's my hope, is as I go along, things get just a little bit better on the cleanups. Just trying to work these edges off right here, that way I can reach down a little bit better. Make it a little bit easier to load the truck up. I don't think I'll do a cleanup today. I think what I'll do is I'll just do some mining, get a couple change outs on the wash plant, and we'll call that an episode. I think the last few episodes I've done the cleanups and kind of showed you the progress we've been making, so I don't really think there's no reason I need to do it today. But if for some reason you guys would rather see the cleanups, just let me know. I'll do the cleanups. You want to know what our work is paying off for each time? Let's get just a little bit more reach right there. I try to scrape that down about, I don't know, halfway down there. That way I can come back with the front end loader and get the rest of it off of there. Hey, it looks like I'm not quite far enough there either. Got another truck filled up. Let's go dump her off. It's about 10% a truck that we're getting, I believe, on here. It should be around 20%. Looks like we're at 20, 25-ish. I think I have a worker on the conveyor hopper, and I think I have a worker on the conveyor belt. I'm not sure what's making all that noise right now. I don't know if I got a bug going on or what. Sounds like I got a bug going on, but we'll see. You can see the way I'm scraping on the edge of that bedrock on that wall right there. That's why I turned off the repairs, just so I could kind of do this until I get off the edge, and then I'll get the repairs turned back on. I am cheating a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. There's a little bit of a cheat going on, but better than buying excavator teeth, so. Well, I don't know what happened with that bucket. I was losing all kinds of control. And then what I'll do is I'll dig down about halfway through here, and I'll kind of switch it over to the front end loader and pick up the rest. freaking autosave's starting to drive me nuts. Where's the daylight at? It's 7:46 in the morning. Good thing about the rain is, with the rain we know the creek's not going to dry up. Ooh, temperature dropped down to 47. And this is summertime. 47 degrees in the summertime. All my workers are done pretty well. I believe I had a bear attack on a worker in between the last episode that I brought you guys along with. I really hate when that video starts clipping right there. Makes it hard to see where I'm digging at. I really wish the daylight would come out. The daylight makes this game so much easier. Couple more scoops. That's why it always takes me a little bit longer, because if I pretty much can't fit a full scoop in it, I try not to waste dirt. So some people would just grab another scoop and fill up the truck to 100%, but in my mind that's wasting pay dirt. Maybe we'll get another worker today. Yeah, that wasn't a very good in the trucker. I got a little bit of it there. See if we can get a little bit more here. Nope. That'll be low enough though. I think the front end loader will reach that high and be able to scrape the rest of that off of there for us. Seems like the excavator's digging a little funny today to me. One more scoop in there. Can we squeeze by? Come on, squeeze by. made it by. Not really, but couple little dents in the side of the machine, couple new scrapes on the paint. It's all good. I think we'll switch over to the old front end loader. Load some of that stuff off the bottom right there. See if we can scrape that off the wall up there. Come on, raise it on up. Nice full scoop. That's probably got to be the worst thing about the game is the brakes. Maybe they could smooth it out where it brakes a little bit better. Whoop. So we got that side scraped off pretty good. Probably won't be a full scoop right there, but we'll see. Yeah, it's about 3/4 of a scoop, it looks like. So we'll go down in here and cut along right here. %, we'll call that good. Like I said, goes pretty quick either way. I've got it down pretty good. Moved a lot of yardage out of this plant lately. See if we can read our percentage we're at there. We should be around 60 or so. Looks like 62%. I just kind of wanted to show you guys this new power and pressure system they got going on. I kind of like it, other than the fact that I had to spend 150 grand to buy that water tower, and I didn't really have it. At the time I didn't have it. I only had like 147 grand, so I had to do some mining just so I could even turn on the pressure system. I believe you can go into the settings and turn it off also, but I kind of like the added challenge of knowing that you can't just leave your water on running infinite amounts anymore, and there's a water tank that goes with it to where you can haul water in and fill your tower up, and you could buy water if you wanted to. But the way I look at it, as long as I can get free water, I'm gonna go with the free water option. What I've done is I've maximized my water usage. If I don't need to be running a piece of equipment, I make sure I turn off the water supply to that equipment, because you start thinking 3 gallons a minute, 9 gallons a minute, You know, you're like, it's not that big a deal until you start adding it up. You know, you start thinking, 9 gallons a minute times 24 hours. If you're running low on water, then no sense in wasting it. Scrape the rest of that dirt off of there right there. Let's go back over here on this side now, and we'll hit a little bit of this over here, try to get the bucket filled up. There we go, we got some more. And this should be the last bucket in this truck. And we'll take this truck to the plant. So this is where having the Frankenstein conveyors will make time up. If I had, I don't know, let's call it, 3 conveyors, that would probably get this up to the plant up here. And then it would save me all this time in driving back and forth, and it could just throw the yardage through the plant. So that's really my next goal, is to get those conveyors. This should put us up about 80% on our plant. Let's see what we got for dirt there. Yeah, we'll go back to... what the heck, we'll go ahead and do some more digging with the front end loader. We'll load a few more. We'll do the last couple trucks we need with the front end loader. Like I said, it's pretty much all the same. I don't think it really makes a difference how you gather the gold now. I could be wrong, but we'll do some testing on that when I have the ability to test the gold. See if you're better off using the front end loader or the excavator. Oh yeah, I need to get some fuel in this sucker too. Don't want to run out of fuel down here. We'll run and grab some fuel in this real quick. And you see the way I kind of set some of this stuff up. That way I can keep my water hoses and electrical lines as short as I possibly can. I don't know if that makes a difference in how much power you use or not, but let's see where it's on. Yeah, there we go. Get back up there. You see how when you look at these hoses now, it tells you that that hose is 88 feet long, and this one's 106. So I don't know if that matters on how much pressure it takes to run it or not. You can see, like right now, this tank, I'm using 42 gallons per minute, and I can do up to 53. And over here I'm not putting anything in because I'm at the 1 million gallons already. Uh-oh. Where'd my hose go? Yeah. It's out of there. Can we drive backwards? Oh, driving backwards. Thing moves pretty good. Come on, get turned around. Finally getting some daylight. The sun came out. Quit raining. Now you guys can see a little bit better. You can see how the temperature shot up also. It's already shot up to 72, 73. It's only 11 a.m. Already 73 degrees out here. Nice and steamy. As you can, like I said, now you can see quite a bit better. I've really mined out this side over here. I'll show you up here where you can see a little bit better now. A lot of trucks going in and out of here. As you can see, when I need fuel in my excavator, my bulldozer, this is my only way around, so I'm going to dig this whole section out and then kind of start working out this back, and then just work this from the back side toward the front there when I'm ready to get that far. That way I still have access to dig from the top, because once I cut in this last section right here, all my access for the top digging, that was good gold in this hole right here. So like I said, I'm hoping as soon as I start bringing through this way over here, that's where going to be all my good gold is. But I just got to leave this section alone because this is how I get in here right now. So I got to work my way around and cut this in here last, because once I cut this out, I'm be reduced to the front end loader only, and I don't want to dig this whole thing out with the front end loader. That'd just be a whole lot. Not that the front end loader couldn't do it, but if there is a chance that you do lose a little bit of gold when you're using the front end loader, I don't want to take the chance on it until I can have a test that proves either way. Looks like we're going to need another truck after this one. Let's go see what that was. I think it was 83 or 85%. Nope, only 80. You're definitely going to take another truck. Might even take, it's going to take another full truck and probably a partial. Let's see here. Back this up just a little bit. Yep. Works just like a charm. Whoop. Don't want to dig out from under the front of my excavator too much. See if I can dig some of this right here. This is always the part that's the most challenging, getting all this little crap right here along the edge. I mean, yeah, I could leave it. Don't get me wrong, I could leave it, but I'm a person, when I play games, I like to get achievements too, and there is an achievement for digging out over 70% of the claim, so I want to make sure I dig out over 70% of the claim. For some reason I can't get that other little piece of dirt right there. I've noticed that in a couple other places, just no matter what I do, I can't get all the dirt. You see, I undercut in under the excavator a little bit. That's what I don't want to do. See, get another truckload after this one. I'll show you how my guys will switch out most of the stuff for me. But I still got to switch out 2 buckets and 6 mats by myself. So, I mean, it does get a lot easier as the workers do their jobs. I don't think I have anybody wanting to work for me yet also, but we'll go double check the tent here in a minute in case I've missed a notification on that. This one should get it just about filled up. Get this sucker right on the edge right here. Yep. That's a little too close on the edge. I'm stuck. Might as well turn the truck around. Just take a second here and back it on in. Now we won't have any trouble getting the dirt in there. We'll do about a half a truckload. That should be about all I need. Shouldn't need a whole truckload. That should do it right about there. Yep, hit the wrong button again. Can we squeeze by? Yep, just barely. Fresh dent on the left front corner. I'll go ahead and see, that's 96% it looked like. So we'll dump this in here and jump out. And you'll see that the workers do their job. So they're 96%. Here comes the pay dirt. 97. 98. You see down there, a bunch of those will change by themselves down there. There we go with the 100. Come on, 100. I know I put enough dirt in there. There goes the 100. There we go, that changed out down there. We'll unhook these real quick. So we save that last little bit of dirt. And you see this guy, he changed this out, cleaned it out. I got one mat that didn't get changed down here, number 5. Those are changed out down there. Why didn't number 5 get changed out? Is that number 5? Nope, that's not number 5. Is that number 5? Yes, it is. Alright, so if I grab that one right there, there we are. Now that's at 0. Maybe I just turned off the water too quick before we could change them all out, because they do have to have the water running for them to do their jobs for whatever reason. And you see he's changed out these buckets right here. But we need to change these buckets out. And we need to change out the mats on the other side. So we'll do that real quick. And we'll call that an episode today. So once I get a worker to work on this side of the sluice boxes, I'll be able to do 3 runs without having to stop. Well, I guess I would need to change the buckets out down there every 2 runs. But changing out buckets are easy. Having to shut down the water and take these grills off and change these mats out, this is the real time consuming part. So once I get that last worker, that'll save me a lot of time. Get these last 3 mats in here. We'll throw the grills back on. Let me know what you guys think about this water pressure system. Have you guys been having trouble with it? I know that there have been some other YouTubers out there that have been having some issues with the systems. I think I did the smartest thing I can, which was set up a second pump and feed this with a separate pump than what I feed that with. So our buckets are changed out. So now we're back ready to run. So all we got to do is go hook our hose up. Try to organize as much as I can right there. That last little bit of pay dirt will run its way through there. I didn't forget miner's wheel, did I? Did I forget a miner's wheel? That one's on there, that one's on there. Did I get one in the wrong place? I guess I did. I did. Good catch. Good catch, Gold Rush the game. Alrighty. Like I said, as you see there, 74 degrees. I don't know if this will be drying up any or not. No, we still got pretty good flow coming down through here. I don't think it's going to get hot enough for this to dry up. But trust me, it does dry up. So let's kill our power there. Kill our power there. Where the heck is my fuel nozzle? Let's go run in the tent and see who wants to work for us. Frankenstein. I don't need a worker for the Frankenstein conveyor, but I will go ahead and save him for right now. And you see, like I said, as I got on here, I've got a conveyor belt hopper, one duplex jig, one sluice box, hog pan, a guy working on the trommel. So I do have 3 people increasing the performance of the wash plant. Conveyor belt, trommel, conveyor belt hopper. Alright guys, we're going to call that an episode right here. I guess I better turn the old truck off here. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. This is Andy out of here.